Good morning, people. Welcome. It is JLJ this morning. It is Thursday morning, August 5th. Let's get a little timestamp 2021. We are in August. Ugh. August is a rough month for me. I have a lot of milestone markers that aren't good. I have one that's good. So I kind of not a big fan of this month, but I'm going to try to stay positive and get through it. That's one of the things that we do here. Thank you to all my new subscribers. I see subscribers are just coming in. I'm seeing where my numbers go up, so thank you very much. For my friends, Nick and Suzanne Poniciano, try not to suck. I think as you see, the hat is on because the hair is crazy. I don't want to scare you guys. Okay, so you probably see the title, but I'm going to talk about something. I was watching the Kathy Griffin sad story about her having lung cancer, being a drug addict, being addicted to opioids, and getting help. She's getting help, thank God, for both things. And I like Kathy Griffin. I'm a big Kathy Griffin fan. I really feel bad for her. So, but the thing is that where it kind of all started was when she had that infamous photo shoot. I'll tell you about it. I'm not going to show it on here. But she had the infamous photo shoot, and that started her descent kind of being canceled. She's fought back and has had some success since then, but I guess the emotional effects are still affecting her, which I understand that. And so I just want to talk about that a little bit because I know a little bit about that on a much smaller scale, but then it's all relative. What's funny about this business is that you can be a big fish in a small pond, meaning you may not be. I'm not A-list. I don't have. I mean, I'm not on People Magazine. I was on television several times, but I'm not in People Magazine. I'm not in Entertainment Weekly. But I have a lot of people who follow me, who enjoy my work, or who know who I am in Hollywood from the work that I do. And so that's something that it's so I do have fans and followers, and I get recognized places sometimes, and so I have like 1/10 of what the big stars have. And a lot of us out there who do this have that. We get recognized by certain groups, certain fandoms. I am part of the soap world, the Hallmark Channel world, the Star Wars world. So I kind of move and shake through certain worlds where some people know me. But even bigger than that is that I'm on social media. I'm on the YouTube channel, like I am right here on JLJ Media. I'm on the interwebs. I produce content that goes out to the world, all over the world. And so I did an episode on here of reading mean comments read to me. But I want to talk about that a little bit, the psychology behind that. I have no problem with people. Okay, let me start over. I do a lot of opinion television. That is, I either go on shows or I have shows where I give my opinion on pop culture or a certain TV show, a soap opera, or a current event that's happening out there. So I know when I go out there and give my opinion that is subject to scrutiny, it's subject to backlash. So I mean, we just know that. We just know it's all those things. And I'm used to that now. I mean, I don't say I choose my words carefully. I don't say anything I don't want to say. And I usually can stand by what I'm saying. That's fine. When it comes to something that maybe towards a fact or towards a show or a character, then trust me, people say the craziest things to me because I don't like a certain character or a certain show or feel a certain way about something. And they say all kinds of stuff and they feel entitled to, and they can. Okay, you do have a right to. I have a right to too. Now, I handle things differently. And this is even before I got into this business. And also, it's funny. Years ago, I was never on my switchboards. I had friends who were on television about pity. I don't know if that's still around, or certain blog sites, and they were on and they were fighting people. They were telling all these fights. It was foreign to me. I was like, I don't even know. I was on MySpace at the time, and I didn't really fight with nobody. MySpace. And I just didn't. For me to go online and fight with strangers over something that someone said or has posted just doesn't do anything to me. It still to this day doesn't mean anything to me. I see things, I rarely comment on them. I just don't. I may see it, look at it, like, share it, not share it, but I literally don't comment. Very, very. My friend stuff, I may comment on their stuff to kind of help boost their channels and stuff, but I don't feel the need to respond to people and stuff. I did recently with the Hardys, felt the need to go on Twitter, basically, and kind of read half of them for some of their comments about things about the show and about the actors and the producers. And I was just, but my place was, I came from a place of trying to stay calm and just stating facts of how I felt. That I don't wish, because I don't like one show storyline that I wish the whole show gets canceled and 200 plus crew members lose their jobs. The actors lose their jobs. I always just say I don't approve of that stuff. Or if an actor chooses to leave, that's their choice to leave. I mean, let them leave. I mean, they want to do other things. I just stated my feelings on that kind of stuff. But I'm out there trying to troll people or get into fights. So on my end, I can handle that. But I can handle that stuff. You don't agree with me on a storyline. Okay, that's fine. But what I don't like are people who start to attack you physically. Or you're so old, or you're so fat, or look at your teeth. It's to start attacking you. And I know Margaret Cho said, for a lot of people, that's just the easy way out. For people to attack how you look, attack your looks. I know women get it way worse than men do, but we get it too. Everybody gets it. They call you by, derogatory terms. They feel like that's their way to express themselves to get at you. And at first, it was very hard to read this stuff. I used to read the comments. They were all nice at the beginning. And then when I got settled in, I saw some stuff and I was like, oh, why did I read that? And you think to yourself, I don't know this person. Back in the day, remember, it was like the little egg. They didn't even show their face. Now they're showing their faces. They're showing where they're from. Sometimes they may have their pictures on, they're not. But they're very much, I am so-and-so from so-and-so Georgia, or I'm so-and-so from Idaho. And I say this and I stand by it. And that's the weird thing for the last couple of years. People are just standing by their insanity. I would never go to somebody and attack to their face, to the screen, and tell them how hideous they look. I just would never do that. I mean, I see an ugly baby. I would never say it's an ugly baby. I just go, oh, okay, it's your baby. Okay. I would never just go, God, you're the ugliest baby. How'd you have this thing? Why are you keeping it? I would never say that. But online, they do that. I gained some weight. I'm just showing that here too. I gained the COVID 100,000, or how much I gained. On a scale this morning, I was like, oh, okay. I'm losing a little bit of it. It's going to take time. I'm not going to do any get rich quick schemes, any kind of, sucking it all out in 5 seconds schemes. I'm going to lose it. But yeah, I got my teeth. I'm not closing it. I'm not closing it. I'm keeping it. I love it. It's there and I'm keeping it. My teeth are healthy. I'm keeping it. But it can sometimes hit you in a way that could get you depressed. Because the thing is, we come on here to do work, whatever it is, we're a comedian, actor, writer, host, pundit, whatever. You're here to do a service, and you enjoy doing it. You're enjoying doing it. You like doing it. I like doing it. And that's what you do. You don't want to be attacked for your looks. You're attacking for my politics. You're attacking for this, but my looks, you're going to attack me for my looks. You sound dumb, and all stuff. Okay. It's like, say something intelligent, and let's have a debate, or let's agree, disagree. It's really tough. That sometimes, and at any given day, we're all human. On any given day, you could read something could really bum you out, like really bum you out. I'm like, dang, okay. And can ruin your whole day. I'm trying to work on that kind of stuff. I'm pretty good. I have a strong skin, thick skin. I have a thick skin. Hello, ladies in the chat room. I have a thick skin. So I try to just brush it off. And a lot of times I can. I don't read every comment, but I do skim through the comments sometimes once a week just to see. Some people actually ask questions. I have shows where the people actually ask questions, or I ask a question and I want answers. So someone will answer the question for me. There's times in the comments I will learn something new about something. Or, oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Or I didn't know that. And so it's kind of fun. But sometimes I see them and I go, oh, don't read it. Because they're just attacking how I look. You sound too black. Your voice is too this. Your ears are too small. Your nose is too big. All that stuff. I get all that stuff. I've gotten all that stuff. And it's funny because you like, there's things you're like, well, I'm not going to change any of this. I mean, this is kind of how I am. The way I talk is how I talk. The way I mean, and that's and even though you remind yourself there are people who do like it, it's that old adage. You can have 99 great reviews, but it's the one negative one you remember. Stupid. It's stupid. We're just wired that way. You always remember the bad stuff. That's how we're wired. So I try to be more than that. And I try to skim over it, but it can get to you. And there have been times where it's overwhelming. I know for somebody like Kathy Griffin, who has millions of fans, I'm sure it must be we just being bombarded with all kinds of stuff. It just must be. And I know it sounds like first world problems, but it's mental health. And that's the thing about my channel and myself. I always want mental health awareness. Mental health is very important. You don't have anything if you don't have mental health of some sort, or have at least under control or managed. And it doesn't matter. We come on here, but we're still human beings. Everybody's a human being. We almost forget that. Maybe because you don't know me personally, or because we're not friends, I'm not in your life physically. But we're all human beings. We all have emotions. We all have feelings. And so when someone kills themselves, and you're like, well, that happened. Why are they saying that people will tell them they're ugly? Who cares? I'm so glad that cyberbullying is really getting its due now. People are getting what that means. Because I even thought this years ago, that people online, it's not that serious. But I have learned that you can make friendships without meeting. Make friends. It's like a pen pal. You can make friendships online, and we see each other's pictures, each other's lives. And after years of being on Facebook, especially, I was like, yeah, I do kind of know you. Like there's so much about you, whatever you put out there, of course. But it's like, but I've seen you kind of change and grow, and it's been a wonderful experience. That does count. That totally counts. Elizabeth, thank you for the kind words. Well, that's the point. Everybody says ignore those people. Ignore those people. It's easier said than done sometimes, and you should ignore those people, of course. And I not to get to you, but literally, sometimes it is easier said than done, and that's just life. That's just how that is. We have to learn how to manage it on some level. Those of us who are out there putting ourselves out there, but I want people to also know that it's not just on our just on our ownness. Because it feels like sometimes it's like, well, they can run rampant, do whatever they want. They shouldn't be held accountable for anything. And you're the one who's in public, so you take all the responsibility and just, yeah, it's great. I mean, it's wonderful and good. And yeah, you should be the bigger person, all that. But everyone should take some responsibility in this. Why are you writing stuff like that? Why are you saying that? What does that mean for you? Are you miserable in your life? Are you out of control? Do you need power? You feel like you need power. So you talk down to somebody and attack their looks. It's like yes, you can go into psychology of all that stuff, but everyone should be held accountable. There's so much meanness going around. That's what's crazy. I'm always trying to find areas of the world, whether it's online or in person, where there's kindness being shared, there's camaraderie, there's friendship, there's knowledge sharing. Some good nature ribbing, and so we talk crap to each other if you're good friends for fun. There's lines I don't cross, but there's some fun. My friends, I talk crap to each other sometimes. It's fun. It's fun. I like being shady. Everybody knows that I like being a little shady. It's fun, but I mean, in general, it's just like, it's just that it? Are we just buck wild now? Is that just it? Are we just buck wild? What's going on? Everybody just say whatever you want, do whatever you want. I'm just like, I mean, yes, you can, obviously, I'm not here to police the world and tell them what to do, but it's gotten so bad. It's gotten out of control, and we have people who, again, who are getting hooked on drugs, alcoholism, losing their minds, killing themselves. It's out of control, and all of this technology, in some ways, doesn't help, and in some ways, it does. But it doesn't in some ways, and just makes things worse. So I just pray for everybody out there who's getting bullied or talked crap about. Hang in there. This is content creators or non-content creators. You're right. Someone in the chat room said, they've been attacked for comments. I've been in live chats with people for shows, and the people are eating each other. They're like, they're just eating. They're telling this person about themselves. I'm like, it's crazy. Cherie, thank you very much for the kind words. She said, I like you, JLJ. You often lift me up and inspire me. You speak from a very real place. I try to. That's what I try to do. I'm me. I am me, and and I just present that to you guys and gals and girls, gentlemen, ladies. I'm here just to, I'm here just to talk to you plainly. We're all the same. Just happens I'm on a screen and I get to talk to you in a bigger platform, but we're all the same. It's a lot of sameness. I just talked yesterday with somebody too. There's a lot of sameness out there that we need to not forget. I know it sounds very Pollyanna, kumbaya, and all that stuff, but I just do. I look for it. I like seeing the world in rose-colored glasses. I mean, I know it isn't. Trust me, I know it isn't. But I do what I can to not just walk around upset and angry all the time. Because that doesn't help either at all. It doesn't. And you just can't. And being mad at yourself, being mad at others, it just really doesn't do anything. So you got to find things. I do meditation and prayer. I work in my garden, which I did yesterday. I've been working around my house and getting stuff changed and done. And for me, cleaning makes me happy. I know it sounds weird. But I was in my dining room yesterday, and I took everything out of the dining room. I dusted everything, and I mopped, and I swept, and I vacuumed, hung some curtains, and moved some stuff around in the house. And like, this goes better over here because it's in the kitchen. This works better. It was so much fun. And when I walked into that room, that space, I was like so happy. Like that's how life should be. These are always short. I got things to do. I have a big interview to do in about an hour. And you soap fans are going to love it. I'll make the announcement today after it happens. But I have a big interview. I'm very excited. So once I get that done, I will share it with you guys. I get to go see a friend of mine I've known for nearly 20 years this afternoon for a meeting. I'm very excited about that. I'll probably post pictures. And then I'll be on my friend Leslie Colon's show. She has Cafe con Leslie. I will make sure I share that with all of you out there once I get the details. We'll be on, I think it's 8 o'clock tonight. I'll be doing that with her. I have no idea what she's going to ask me. We're going to do it. And also, I have a taping, too, of one of my shows, Fairview Heights, which is, we're in the middle of the season of that. Audio drama. We have a good episode. I'm looking at it right now. We have a good episode. It's a short episode. We got a good episode we're filming. And I got some good stuff coming up. I'm working on all kinds of goodies. But everyone, please have a great day. Try to be kind to other people and to each other. Watch what you write on social media. Watch your responses on YouTube. Just take a step back and just look at it. And maybe let's all spread some kindness today. JLJ Media is on Facebook and Twitter.